Changing up your content from time to time is a great way to keep things fresh for viewers and bring new people to your channel, but it can be really overwhelming to plan multiple events and content and not have a way to organize our ideas. So how do we keep track of ideas in a simple way that doesn't overwhelm us or take a ton of time? What's up guys, it's ashnichrist and welcome back to my channel where I teach you to pursue your dreams and learn to stream. Elvin expressed some interest in the Google Doc that I was using in 2017 to keep all of my videos organized, so I wanted to show you guys that document and then what I use now to keep myself organized in 2018. Am I saying organized too much? I'll also tell you guys why I liked certain things and why I didn't like the other parts, so like the weaknesses of using the old document versus what I use now, and then we're going to compare the applications as well. So let's get into it. This is the document I was using in 2017. As you can see, it's a really basic Google Doc. You just go to the Google Docs website. I can't remember exactly what it is, but Google for it, you'll find it. It's super simple. I have all the titles set up to be this like light blue color. Eventually, I was going to go through and kind of change all of the monthly titles to reflect kind of the color of that month. So obviously like the summers would be yellows, and as we started getting into the fall, it'd go more oranges and browns, but I just decided to stick with this like light blue as a brand color. The first thing that I have on this document is the 4 things that I need to remember whenever I'm making any kind of content, and this is big, by the way. These 4 things are quality, value, consistency, and authenticity, and an easy way to remember this is just to remember QVCA. And this is something that you definitely want to think about every time that you create a piece of content. You want to make sure it reflects quality, value, consistency, and authenticity in your work. And this is just something to help you build a really solid online presence, whether that is in Twitch streams, YouTube videos, social media, anything like that. You want to make sure that these things are reflected. Now back to the document, I actually started it off with a mission statement. So trying to answer the question, why am I making this content? For me, and for whenever I first started this YouTube project a few months ago, it was about 2.5 months ago, the reason that I wanted to try this is because I genuinely enjoyed doing it, and whether or not these videos reach anybody, it's something that I still enjoy doing, and I want to prove to myself that I can stick with something consistently. Also, I realized that information like this is hard to find. There's not really a collection of information about streaming that you can go to from somebody who has actually streamed for a long time and from someone who has experienced a lot of the struggles that come with it, and then also has researched 2.5 years for things that are relevant to Twitch streamers. And so that's what I've been doing the past, 2.5 or 3 years. I've really been throwing myself into the online content creator and like entrepreneurship world to try and figure out why my content isn't as impressive as someone's, as say like Dr. Disrespect. So anyways, I really wanted to make sure that I was getting all of this content and I was putting it into a space where people could come and they could finally get a ton of knowledge in one area of anything that they wanted to learn about streaming. Because it really is a huge world, and there's a lot to learn, you guys. There's so much to learn. I haven't even scratched the surface as far as what you need to know to be a really successful streamer. So I'm definitely going to obviously keep creating these videos, and I will show you a little bit more of those plans that I have for 2018 in this next document. I have a mission statement, then I have simple life mantras. The simplest mantra that I know is easy to do means more likely to do. So I really wanted to go into this project knowing that the simpler that I made this on myself, the more likely it was that I would stick with it consistently, and I would always be out there and available to give people this information. So I constantly refer back to this quote. This is something that I actually use with a lot of people when they come to me for advice for these huge productions and these really intricate kind of convoluted content ideas. I think it's really great obviously to have larger ideas like that, but at the same time, the easier that something is, the more likely it is that you will do it, and that is a huge tell as far as consistency goes. If you want to stay consistent, make something extremely simple for yourself. The easier you can make it, the more consistent you will be. Then I also gave myself a little paragraph here because I tend to really, when I start a new project, I just want to kind of go full steam ahead and throw everything that I have into it. But based on what I've done in the past, I know that that is really not the best way to go about creating, especially if I'm trying to create consistently. So I told myself, keep in mind, you're learning. It's okay to take it slow. Don't put pressure on yourself to be the best and have the best thumbnails or ideas or anything like that. It's okay to take it slow, find your flow, try to improve, of course, but your focus should be on establishing that consistency and that flow first and finding that value. I also said it's okay to put out 1 video a week. Sometimes I'm going to be putting out 4 videos a week. Sometimes there will only be 1, but as long as there is consistently a video, it will be okay. Also, I said don't commit to more than 1 just because, you know, the algorithm prefers it, which is something else that I kind of tend to do. Basically, in this paragraph, I'm telling myself that it's okay to be learning, and it's okay to just go into this and not fully throw myself into the entire strategic side of it. So speaking of strategy, the next section we have up is the strategy section. I posted my schedule. So this is my video schedule, podcasts. I actually do a bit more than this right now. I'm actually doing videos on Friday as well. We're still doing the weekly featured member. That's something that we started doing in the Discord. So if you guys are interested in that, I do feature the weekly featured members on my social media. So definitely stop by and hang out with us there. And then I also covered topics. Obviously my topics are streaming tutorials. Once a month I wanted to do like a searched YouTube video tag, which, to be honest, this is kind of like the older strategy that I had laid out, but I definitely do more than 1 video a month over the searched YouTube video tags. Whenever you're building a YouTube channel, it's actually way better for you to be concentrating mostly on creating content that is searchable. So that's like how-to guides and tutorials and all of that. And then once you start to build up a following, then you can actually start to integrate a little bit more of your own personal life into it. Then I put my goal, which was 24 videos from July to December. Pretty sure I did that, although I started in like November. Then we have our sections, which is lifestyle, tutorials, travel and vlogs, reviews. I actually didn't stick with these sections at all, and you'll see that in this next little section coming up here. Then we've got think visual. So how can I improve photos, thumbnails, shots during the actual video? This is still something that going into 2018 I want to be a little bit more aware of, but I do have a new camera on the way, so hopefully that will help out with that as well. We've got some information on my Instagram, something else that I want to remember, which is like focus on being joyful and being happy during the actual filming process and the editing process, being real, being authentic, and just remembering that I am giving a lot of really valuable information, and a lot of people are going to take that information really seriously and are really going to want to run with it. So I want to make sure that all the information that I'm giving is accurate and is valuable and useful for them, and that's where that leadership part comes in. With the goal, the ultimate goal of being have fun with it and learning some new skills. Then I went into my playlist series, and so you get on YouTube, you get 10 playlists on your profile section, and I really believe in utilizing all 10 of those. A lot of people think that it's not a good idea, but from what I've seen, it's actually helped out my channel a lot to make it look like there's a lot of information and a lot of great value for people. So initially, I kind of planned out these different sections with these playlist series, and then once I learned a little bit more about playlists and how they shouldn't just be a way to like categorize your content, but actually a way for you to kind of tell more of a story, then I was able to come up with some way better playlist ideas, which you guys can see here. So these were the first ideas. This like playlist series was the first idea section I had. Then this aura is what I actually decided on using, and I'll change this up from time to time depending on the time of year and what else goes along with that. Then this idea section actually came from a really large tweet that I had that had a lot of people talking about the common problems of Twitch streamers. And so those are things like drama, being burned out or overwhelmed, discouragement from low chat activity. And so this is like a really solid bank for me to go back to if I'm ever like, I don't know what video I want to post, what do I want to talk about today. I'm able to actually refer back to this little idea section and hopefully get some more ideas, get some more like freshness in the plans. And then we get into my actual video planning, okay? So here's the thing, all right? So we've got the ideas section right here. As you can see, December 22nd, the video was Streamlabs 101, which I'm still working on this one because it came out super ugly. So I want to make sure that it's a beautiful video for you guys. But basically this is how I plan all of my videos. The first 4 pages were talking about what my goals were and what my strategy was and how I see my YouTube channel kind of unfolding. But then the next 16 pages are actually just me planning out videos, and these are, I think they're all videos I've already done. So you can see the 7 things you need. So this is like my secret sauce. It's like the 7 things that professional Twitch streamers are really, really great at. And so this was all of the like stuff that I plan to talk about during that actual video. So what I'll do is I'll do an intro verbatim where I'm just talking into the mic and kind of giving like the value proposition of what the video is going to be. Then we have the intro, and then I have like a little smaller intro kind of qualifying that value again, and then we get right into the content. So I try to get to that content within the first 30 seconds to 1 minute of the video. Honestly, it should be like 30 seconds. I shouldn't really take like a full minute. Most of the time it's pretty short. So that 15 seconds is that qualifier, or is that value proposition, then the intro, and then I have another like 10 seconds usually. Okay, but I use this plan to refer back to videos. Like whenever I notice I start to get off of my train of thought, then I'll stop recording and I'll refer back to the plan that I had laid out before I started filming. And so that way I'm able to keep on track and make sure that all of the information that I wanted to give you guys comes out in the things that I say in the actual video. And so I do this for literally every single video. As you can see, these are some more video ideas, and whenever I start to whenever I need like a new idea, or whenever I'm planning out what video I'm going to be recording, then I'll take one of these ideas and I'll just go like immediately underneath it, and I'll start just talking about what I want to say during that actual video. And that's pretty much the rest of this document. This was a little analytics research section that I did. After I had filmed a few videos, I kind of realized that there were some common issues that I was having before I really like nailed down how I wanted the videos to flow. And so I watched a few of my videos and I was like, these are things I could be doing better. And I wrote those down, and so this is a list that I can refer back to when I'm making a video to make sure that I actually hit all of these points. And then this is our done section. So this is actually all the videos that I've done, and that goes on for like 12 pages. So since I was really new to the YouTube world, and I still actually am pretty new, but since I was really new to it, I liked this strategy a lot. I liked using this document, but over time I realized that the bigger it got, the more overwhelming it was for me to actually be able to organize all the content and to feel like I knew everything that was happening and like where everything was going, things that had already been done and not done. As you can see, I had to scroll a lot, and this was only 2 months of videos. So if I was doing this entire 2018, I would probably have like 160 to 170 page document that I would have to be able to navigate through every single time I made a video. And that's just too much. That's way too overwhelming. So I found a new solution, and this is actually something that I used to tell a lot of people about because I really, really love this software. It's really great project management software. You see a lot of YouTubers talking about it, and honestly, I think I learned about it from, I want to say, the Smart Passive Income podcast by Pat Flynn. It is just incredible software. It really helps you keep everything organized in a much more efficient way than using a Google document. So now that we are in 2018, this is what I am using. If you guys haven't heard of Trello before, it is absolutely amazing. It's a really great project management software. You can do everything on this, even just planning out like your own personal goals, or if you have grocery lists, or if you are a content creator and you want to plan out your different styles of content and make sure that you don't lose anything in all of the different areas that you're creating. Okay, so as you can see, I have different personal board sections. And so I have ebook, Instagram monetization, Patreon, project partnership, the Twitch subreddit, Stream Coach podcast website, and YouTube videos. And so each one of these links to a board that I'm able to open up and kind of put all my ideas out. So because the Google Doc was about YouTube videos, let's open up the YouTube video Trello board. Obviously this looks way better than like what was that document? 20-page long document already. This looks way better. I haven't actually gone through and planned out like all the videos yet, but I have the different sections that I had in the very beginning of the document in Trello as well. So I've got video ideas where I have that common problems of Twitch streamers. And so if I ever run out of ideas, I have this list to refer back to kind of get the creative juices flowing. And then I have, this is like a very basic list of just video ideas that I also have. Stream teams are worth your time, streaming books, easy healthy habits. I really would like to do a community series. I had a recent tweet that a lot of people were talking about the fact that they didn't know how to actually start a community or how to get more people interested in their content or anything like that. So that's something that is definitely coming to the YouTube channel. I think is going to be very, very helpful for a lot of people. Then I have the finished videos section. And so the thing that I love about Trello is I don't have to like copy all of this like huge amount of typing that I did for a video. I don't have to copy all of that and then paste it after scrolling forever to get to the bottom of a document. I'm able to just simply like drag these videos or drag these video ideas or the actual finished videos over here. And so it makes it super, super simple. And the activity menu on the right side actually keeps track of everything that I've done. So it's really easy to be able to keep track of everything, to keep everything organized. As you can see, I have my finished videos section. There's only been one since I started using this process, but it's really great. If you guys haven't used Trello at all, highly recommend it. I've also got like series ideas, and then I plan out my videos per quarter. And so this Q1 of 2018, I have January, February, and March videos, and these are every day that I'm going to be posting on YouTube in January, February, and March. And then once all of these videos are gone, probably like mid-March, I'll plan out the next section. So I'll actually plan out Q2, and then we'll see the different ideas for Q2. And the reason that I like being able to plan stuff out like this is because I'm able to see, okay, well, it's the beginning of February, people are going to be doing Valentine's Day streams, so what can be helpful for somebody who's doing a Valentine's Day stream? It gives me so much more time to really come up with a solid plan of something that's going to be valuable for someone that is creating content or that is streaming on Twitch, and I'm still able to kind of plan everything out for them. So I think, okay, if somebody's coming up with a Valentine's Day stream, then they obviously need stream ideas. Like, there are so many things you can do during an event stream, and how do we kind of get their creative juices flowing for that? So now I'm able to see, okay, I need to have this video come out early February so people have plenty of time to prepare, and I'm not stuck just feeling overwhelmed like, Valentine's Day is next week. Oh no, I haven't done a Valentine's Day video. And this allows me to stay a lot more organized and a lot more topical with the videos that I'm coming out with. Then we can actually go back to boards. And as you can see, we've got the Stream Coach podcast. So I have all these episode ideas on the left side. I've got interviews that are coming up. I've got the upcoming episodes that are about to be published. And then I have the finished episodes on the right-hand side. And as I go through all of these episodes, as someone moves from being just an idea over to being an actual interview, and then the interview is finished, then they're going to go to the upcoming episodes, and then once they're finished, they're going to go to finished episodes. And so this makes it really easy for me to kind of move everyone through my content flow and to stay organized the entire time. Some people might actually like using the Google Doc better than using Trello, but for me, remember, easy to do means more likely to do, right? And that is extremely important to me. And so Trello was just a way easier version of the Google Doc that I was already making. This allows me to stay organized a lot more efficiently, takes a lot less time. So this is the version of organization that I really recommend to people just because it's so much more simple. This is super evident if we go to the actual Google Docs application and look at and look at the, oh my gosh, and look at the YouTube strategy document that I have set up. So if I was gonna go in here and change something on the fly whenever I'm like out at the grocery store or I'm out at a coffee shop or something, then I would actually have to scroll like forever to try and type something in and to come up with a video idea or just to write something down. And this is better than nothing for sure, but I just know there's a much better way to do it, right? So that better way, I really believe, is Trello. The Trello application is just so good. If I go into YouTube videos on Trello, hello? Hang on, it's blurry. Okay. And then I go through and I actually look through like February videos. One sec, guys. So if I go through and actually look at my February videos, January videos, March, the video ideas section, like it's just all so simple and easy to be able to kind of go through all of this. And so I can go to the common problems of Twitch streamers and check out all of these different ideas. And if I'm out at that coffee shop and I'm trying to come up with video ideas, then I can just copy one of these and then go back and paste them into wherever I want it to post. So this is a lot more simple, as you can see, than having to scroll all the way through that Google document, even on the app. And I love the Trello application so much. It's just as easy as the website, which actually isn't super common. It doesn't really happen in any kind of applications. Like usually the online version is way easier to use, so it's really cool and definitely recommend. There's a link for Trello down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. Let me know what you all use to organize your content. I highly recommend using this to organize Twitch streams as well, by the way, if you have big event streams that are coming up or if you just want to make your content more valuable and interactive. I highly, highly, highly recommend using Trello for that. Let me know what you use to organize your content down below in the comments. And if you're new here, slap me on the face right below this video for videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central on how you can pursue your dreams and learn to stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!